guitar.
I'm Mike, and I play drums and bass and sing.
I'm B. Me and him switch back and forth between bass and drums.
Repetitive, stripped down music.
We attempt to make it as simple as we can. Going challenge. Oh, that's all my fault. It's like I looked up the original meaning of the word in Greek, the Greek word antelopes, and it like had something about like clear-eyed, which sort of like implied like lucidity to me, and so I like that. Also, I was like at the time I was really into these like Dogon antelope headdresses made out of wood and stuff. So from Mali. So there's a, but I like the word. It affects everything in influence. We grew up going to shows there and hearing the music of that place and being around like the ideas going on, and so I mean it completely shapes everything in some ways, but then I don't know, there's like a million other influences too. But I don't know, I mean I'd say it's a pretty healthy part of it.
And traveling around Europe and going to different cities here, the thing I noticed, the way I feel about Washington, maybe this affects the music, is there's a lot of fear there. It seems like sort of grappling with that. There's always just a little bit of more subconscious discomfort and fear that I feel there, although I really like it. And maybe that gets into music somehow.
The government is a strange, all-powerful weight kind of constantly when you're there, so that, I don't know, you're dealing with that.
It's almost less like that we're from America than from like, I don't know, George Bush's backyard or something. It's kind of a strange place to live and especially a strange place to make art.
Yeah.
Because of sort of what the kind of thing that Mike's talking about, like the constant sense of, I don't know, conflict, or like, I don't know how you, I feel like you're more tuned into that stuff.
Just unease.
Yeah, unease.
I mean, it's cool, but there's something a little bit like uncomfortable.
I mean, it's a city of people that generally aren't even from where they live. You know? There's a lot of transplants. It's very strange. It's almost like living in an airport waiting room or something.
Sometimes that can be like an impetus, though, to try to create, like, you know, a sense of balance or harmony, like in your music, you know, some kind of like maybe even healing aspect, you know, even if it, you know, your music contains rage or it contains anger, it's like, I don't know. So it can be kind of a cool thing to have to deal with, you know, an interesting place to be too. I struggle with it.
It's more repetitive.
Even more repetitive.
Yeah.
I think it's simpler. I think it's more like has more of like a drone aspect to it than the other stuff. Like some of the like bass lines are like one note or revolve around one note. So it's sort of like more of a, I don't know, like less of a linear kind of music.
It's sort of not dynamic by design.
Yeah.
The song's like a 3-minute steady state, and then the next song.
We work pretty slow. I think it's like, it feels like a real accomplishment for us to have gotten like, you know, 10 songs together. I think it's more like a mature kind of statement than the stuff we put out earlier. It's more cohesive, like the songs have more of like connecting ideas, abstract connections, and things like that.
We work on stuff and then bring it in and see if it works. And we improvise, and write stuff together also. So it's coming from like both ends.
It's like Mike and B are generally the ones that are writing the composed material, and anything I sing we come up with basically at practice or with a series of practice.
Yeah, a lot of alone time, a lot of like almost more like a painter or something like that. You know, like it like it's individual processes. So it's kind of I don't run into a lot of other bands like that, but you know, sometimes.
And we take a lot of time, me and B, just play bass and drums together to see how to just try out different rhythmic ideas with bass and drums and see what works and what doesn't work. And then we'll bring it in to all three of us playing together